Welcome to my drone video featuring the Galveston and Port Bolivar ferries. Service between the Galveston and Port Bolivar is currently provided via ferries operated by the Texas Department of Transportation, linking both halves of State Highway 87. The state began operating the ferry in 1934, replacing earlier operations. Due to the rapid growth of the greater Houston area, which includes Galveston County, the commute time required to board the ferry has rapidly increased. During the summer, the wait can be up to 2 hours. This slows emergency response times. There are few emergency services and no hospitals on the Bolivar Peninsula, thus requiring trips to Galveston. Maintenance costs for the ferry crossing have risen to approximately $12 million per year, a 200% increase in the last 8 years. The ferry is unusable in the event a tropical storm or hurricane approaches the area, thus forcing evacuating traffic onto the other two egresses from the island, Interstate 45 and a 2-lane toll bridge on the west end of the island. Projected ship traffic in the Galveston Bay and Houston Ship Channel is expected to increase dramatically in the coming years. The original ferry consisted of 3 vessels. Traditionally, these have been named for significant directors of the Texas Department of Transportation. The first 3 vessels were named Cone Johnson, E.H. Thornton Jr., and R.S. Sterling. All 3 of these original ferry boats have been replaced with 5 slightly larger vessels. The first 2 had fixed shaft propeller designs as the original boats. The following 3 boats were built with the same basic hull, but steerable prop pods. The oldest of the second-generation boats is named Gilchrist, followed by the Robert C. Lanier, DeWitt C. Greer, Ray Stoker Jr., and the Robert H. Dedman. The latter 4 vessels are all painted in different color schemes to honor the universities of the state of Texas. Consecutively, as named before, starting with the Lanier, these schemes are orange and white for the University of Texas, maroon and white for Texas A&M University, green and gold for Baylor University, and red and blue for Southern Methodist University. The current fleet of ferries comprises 7 vessels, the newest of which is the Esperanza Andrade, which entered service in the spring of 2024. In 2000, Texas Department of Transportation identified immediate need for improvements to the ferry crossing, specifically a 3rd landing site, which is under construction, and also identified the best long-term solution was to replace the ferry with a bridge linking Galveston and Port Bolivar. The option to make the bridge a toll bridge is being considered along with other options. The Texas Department of Transportation held meetings with the Galveston and Port Bolivar communities to obtain input. A 3rd ferry landing being built was considered an interim solution only. The long-term goal is permanent fixed crossing. The Texas Department of Transportation identified the following 3 alternatives. 1, no build, no improvement, rejected as ferry system is at its capacity. 2, expansion of ferry system, rejected as the system cannot be relied upon during evacuation or bad weather. And 3, tunnel crossing, rejected due to high costs and vehicle cargo restrictions. The final solution was to build a bridge between the communities. 4 tentative corridors were identified. The first alternative is to use the existing State Highway 87 corridor for the bridge. The second is to use the Galveston seawall as the corridor. And the third is to use nearby Pelican Island, immediately north of Galveston Island, as a corridor. The preferred corridor is the Pelican Island alternative. One estimate for the cost of the bridge was $240 million. After numerous environmental studies, Texas Department of Transportation worked with the Houston-Galveston district and made a final plan to cancel the project. The plan was canceled in 2007. Failure to find a partner to support the project was a deciding factor for not building the bridge. The ferry systems will remain as the access point to the Bolivar Peninsula from Galveston Island.